and features the visiting Los Angeles.
D'Angelo Russell, Keon Johnson, Cam Johnson,
Could be.
James Capers, Brett Barnaky, Brett Nansel are three officials, and we are underway. We had a 0-second foul, or at least we had a restart on something. It was either Oklahoma City. I'd have to go back in the archives, but I know that did happen this year. Dunn, leave it. Leonard really coming to his own, and he banks it home. Kawhi Leonard in his last game on ridiculous splits, 51-42, 77. 30 seconds in, Russell at the controls. Struggled shooting the ball in his return on Wednesday night. Johnson open look, a little too strong, and Leonard the flat-footed board. Clippers come in at 41 and 31, trying to fight off inside that top six. They are locked in a heated battle in the 6 through 8 spots in the Western Conference as Powell floats it up short. Rebound guided, saves it for Russell. Nets have struggled offensively over the last couple of games here, failed to reach 90 points against Toronto, and Russell.
Points off turnovers, so it has got to be a major emphasis here early on.
Russell on the reload, 9 to shoot. Snakes off the screen, using the body, lost the basketball, and there is the defense from Chris Dunn, who has been so impressive on that end. Now he's trying to get it done on the other side, and steal. Keon Johnson with a hustle. Now he'll look to push with no real numbers. Swinging around, far side, corner three. It's good! 8 for 41 from the outside. Williams will get it in. Johnson curls, kicks. Keon Johnson hits the three. 21, 21st overall, and a 7-0 run in less than 20 seconds, all in one possession. Here's Harden, get it inside. Zubac averaging 16 and nearly 13 rebounds per game. Couple of pumps and finish. He has been a reason for LA. A big reason for their early season success without Kawhi Leonard, who missed the first 34 games of the year for the Clippers, and they were still above 500 as
numbers for the season are impressive to say the least.
Russell floats, missed it, tip, no, Claxton, third chance, and finally Zubac rips it down. Clippers already with 3 team fouls, though, just 2 minutes into this ball game. Harden always at the controls, 22.6 points, nearly 9 assists per game. Leaves it for Powell, he'll fire. Off the heel, rebound to Claxton. 22, 11, and 5 blocks for Claxton. He goes coast to coast, got caught up, bounce it. Williams, oh! Zaire Williams! Nearly a steal in the backcourt for Russell, and now Chris Dunn will bring it across. There's been a lot of talk about Dunn, the way he's played defense this year, and the fact that he won't be eligible for all defensive teams because he hasn't played enough minutes in the majority of the games as Russell comes away with a turnover. Nets on the run. It's Johnson, lobbing too high.
In that a no-look lob, I don't know if he was trying to deter the defense, but if he would just kept his eyes on him, probably would have hit him on target.
Dunn bounces, Zubac knocked away by Johnson. This is something that Toronto talked about pregame. You have to be extra careful with the basketball against this aggressive nature of the Nets defense. That's the league in offensive rating, but they have been ridiculous over the last 7 games. 121.4 points per game. Outscoring teams by a wide margin as Zubac had it knocked away, but
his touch has been great.
Team. The Clippers with the first trade between the two franchises since Norm Nixon and Byron Scott got shuffled back and forth in '83.
Taking us back.
That's what I do.
Taking us back.
Zubac does make it 9-6. Brooklyn still holding the advantage. Driving kick. Open look. Russell puts it through. Good sign to see D'Angelo Russell knock one down. He's been struggling. Hasn't shot 40% in a game from 3 since February.
Sharing the sugar, playmaking for teammates, especially because you know the Clippers will key on him and trying to run him off the line.
Norman Powell, career high 22.6 points. Ray blocked. Claxton finding beautiful Dunn. So Harden with the assist, his first. Clippers are 3 for 6 to start. The Nets are 4 for 7, but 3 for 4 from downtown. Again, after just going 8 for 41 on Wednesday against Toronto on the outside. Here's a deep one. Too strong from Johnson. Long rebound to Leonard. He scored 20 or more in 7 straight. Leaves it inside. Zubac. 6 already for Big Zoo. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Zaire Williams. Claxton. Attack mode. Hangs it short. Clippers on the attack. Dunn drives, fends, floats. Good defense by Johnson, and then soft spot for 2 more. 8 points already for the Clips.
We knew what you were saying.
Yeah, you did, but I had pride. Johnson off the screen from Claxton, fades, and pushes it through.
And that's where Johnson, his variability of whether he's making threes or not has not affected what he does in terms of putting pressure at the basket.
Leonard got Claxton in the air, and they do call the supposed to be on the team.
The efficient play, but defensively this group is just extremely tough. Positionally at every spot, but now collectively how they've been playing.
Martin and Wilson on the floor. Martin looking for some space, leaves it outside Wilson with 10 on the clock. Harden steps up. Oh, a little give and go, got a little cute. It was ricocheted, expected. Johnson, quick trigger, knocks it down, a 3. Way. Nets are 4 for 6 from the outside. The Clippers have only taken 1 3 so far, and they missed it. Harden, pounded by Johnson. 8 to shoot. Harden, step into it. He's fouled. Nope, shooting a 3-pointer.
He will figure out how to capitalize on some of those movements.
He's also a facial hair salon. That has never changed. Claxton at the controls now for Brooklyn. Ryan Watford will check in next dead ball. Johnson swirls in, back outside. Extra. Martin, 3 ball.
Working the inside out all starts with that penetration by Cam Johnson to Keon, getting it quick, a little pin down, good actions. And for Brooklyn, everything changes when they're seeing the 3-point shot go through.
Leonard checked by Wilson, goes right to work, creates the space, comes up short, rebound, poked around to the outside, Wilson claims. That's no numbers. Keon Johnson doesn't care. Now he'll slow it down. Intercepted. Leonard read it the entire way. He's a locomotive to the basket. Swipe and slam for the Claw. He's got 6. Wilson probes, sidestep. Johnson fires, connects. Getting quality looks, making the defense pay, and then Hart got too cute with a turnover. Claxton initially slowed it down. Now he'll go right at Zubac. Swirling delivery.
Quick offense, and Nick Claxton being a big part of that and how they're looking to push pace.
Leonard, so strong, just gets to his spots but can't finish. Claxton another rebound, he'll push the pace. Johnson trailing, off the screen. Johnson knocked away by Powell, out of bounds.
That has been there, spent 4 years, and wanted the collegiate level, and then how he's transferred that. It'll be fun to see what it translates now at this top level.
Going against one of the best centers in the NBA, and Zubac's going right at him. Leave it last second for Dunn. He's fouled underneath. And a guy like Bogdanovic along with Simmons.
Bogdanovic has been tremendous with the Clippers. And we saw what he's able to do in so many different roles, but that type of firepower coming off the bench, what he's done in 20 games, and the efficiency from 3 is a huge add.
Watford dealing with the elite defensive efforts of Dunn. Whitehead on the floor for Brooklyn. Timmy, fake, drive, kick. Wilson, open look. Not that time. Approaching 3 minutes to play in this first quarter. Brooklyn 9 for 15 to start play, 6 of 9 from 3. The Clippers 6 of 12. Harden step away, short. Drive and kick. Watford, short. Rebound, kick out. Timmy already making his presence felt. Whitehead can't cash in. Clippers looking to push with Bogdanovic. One of the high-volume scores off the bench in the NBA. Leave it, Zubac, duck in, back down, on Whitehead, hook it through. Zuelson.
That touch.
He is 4 for 4 with 10 points and 4 rebounds in the first 9.5 minutes of action. Wilson, hook it, Watford. Timmy pops out, now he goes to set the screen. Watford had it knocked away, Bogdanovic, 5th turnover for Brooklyn. Harden, drive, missed it short, good defense by Timmy. 5 on 4, back the other way. Who's the open man? It's Timmy, he's gonna let it fly. Too strong. And the long rebound, Bogdanovic. Harden leaked out, but he couldn't find him. 2 minutes remaining in the first, and a time addition to their bench unit as well. Derek Jones Jr. also in for LA. He'll fire the 3 ball. Off the heel into the hands of Watford. So Timmy, Watford, Russell, Wilson, and Whitehead, the 5 for Jordi Fernandez. Timmy guarded by Simmons. Now it's Bogdanovic who wants to take it to work. Caught up, knock away. Batum, the savvy vet, saved by Harden. They call him Sneeko Batum within the Clippers organization for plays like that.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm here for. I'm going to say that many times. Harden hesitates, drives, kicks, swing. Bogdanovic, too much space. Can't make the defense pay. Timmy got there first, and Whitehead clears.
And Brooklyn's forcing some misses and doing a good job coming up with those defensive rebounds, one-and-out action. And again, those are some of the areas, whether it's the defensive glass or taking care of the basketball, that really popped up the last few.
Russell, step back, 3, short. Clippers are 0 for 4 from 3. Get out in transition. Jones stops, can't score, rebound. Oh, nearly poked in, and a nice job getting on if they're going to get Timmy a look inside, and he's fouled on the catch, and that will not.
That's why tonight's performance and the way the Nets have come out early on has been a really great sign of their response.
Timmy, he's got it. His first. Great moment for him. So many great memories in this month as a member of the Gonzaga basketball team, and just good to see him fulfilling and living out his dream on an NBA court. As Bogdanovic in and out on the 3-ball. Simmons has been hearing it a little bit from this crowd so far in his first action. Whitehead, quick trigger. Too strong. Jones right there for the board. Jones, Simmons, Bogdanovic, Leonard, and Batum, the 5 for the Clippers. Simmons looks to attack. Watford stayed in front. Simmons, right hand, not there. Clippers shooting just 35% from the floor, 1 of 7 from 3. The Nets at 48 overall and 6 of 14 from the outside. Another touch inside for Timmy with a mismatch against Bogdanovic. Back him down, he lost it, thought he was fouled. 7 turnovers for Brooklyn. Leonard, right place, right time.
The movements of Drew Timme, we've talked with the Long Island Nets, averaging more than 23 points over those 29 games, and just his feel for how to move without the basketball, get himself open.
Russell, tough finish over Batum. Simmons looking to push the pace. That's what they've asked him to do. Bogdanovic pump and drive. Leave it. Batum trailing. Hits another one. Clippers head back in front. Similar to the first matchup with these two teams, it was a 1-point Brooklyn lead at this point of the game, 2 minutes into the second. And then it was all Clippers the rest of the way. As Russell fades, comes up short. Long rebound to Jones. Batum, bounce it. Leonard against Whitehead. Double comes. Jones catch. Jones drive. Jones finish. He has some energy and some athleticism and gives the Clippers their largest lead. Here's Wilson. Cross and drive. Body bump. Knocked away.
Exactly what he gets.
Here's Russell. Right back from Timmy. Russell 2 for 6 to start the game. Now it's Wilson trying to get back. One of the best defenders in NBA history, and he shows you why. The claw tracks it the entire way. Batum. Bogdanovic against Whitehead. Nets are looking to evaluate Whitehead defensively. Loved his effort and the opportunities he's gotten. Just out of control. Jones lost it. Turnover. Nets running. It's Whitehead. Sets the feet. Shoot in practice.
When he's had his opportunities here with Brooklyn, he has cashed in, especially from the 3-point line. Not a huge sample size, but nearly 47% on those looks.
And 3 seconds.
Good early offense for Brooklyn.
Throw discrepancy. 11 for 11 for the Clips. Only 1 free throw attempt, and that was on that flagrant foul against Williams as Leonard pulls and knocks down the midi.
Balance is in how Brooklyn has been shooting the 3-point shot, and what's allowed the Clippers to maintain this lead is the free throw line.
Timmy surveys, leaves it. Watford. Johnson back in there, he'll let it fly. He'll knock it down.
A little slow with how they're moving on the defensive side, and sometimes off those catches not coming out for the quick closeout.
Bogdanovic, caught off by Watford. Batum, on target. From downtown, it's just picture perfect right now. Timmy, taken away by Leonard. There was a point, and I would have to look if it's still the case, where he had more steals than fouls in his career. He is that level of defender over the course of his NBA life, and he's
39% on the season from three, over 51 the last 7 games. And you said it's about how strong his hands are, the quickness of his movements, and it never, ever feels like he's getting sped up.
Watford, circle, Timmy, lets it fly, short, long rebound, that knocked out of.
Going off. He said he was like a kid in a candy store. He couldn't sleep last night. And Noah, you mentioned about all the special moments he's had in the month of March with Gonzaga. Well, he told me he just loves this month. He gets to add his 50-point game that he had last week to this month. His brother got a college offer today. Happens the month of March. He said the Timmys is just March.
Everybody likes to make the joke. It goes January, February, Izzo, April. I would say we could add Timmy as a secondary option for that March month.
I'm in.
First ever Gonzaga product to play for the Brooklyn Nets. Finds Simmons. Looking for Powell. Fade to the corner. Guarded by Williams. Shake, bake, drive. Oh, denied! Claxton came over. No service at the rim. And Johnson floats in for 2. It started with a...
Claxton, as usual, has been tremendous at the rim, coming off a game where he had 5 blocks against Toronto.
They had to respect Batum on the outside there. Harden. Oh, that's ridiculous. How did he...
3 Brooklyn defenders. That was something.
Johnson, step away. Short. Nets are now 9 for 19 from three-point territory. As mentioned, the Clippers 11 for 11 at the free throw line, just 4 for 10 from 3. Leonard is fouled. Martin got free throw line at times. % against one of the best defenses in the NBA. Clippers came in 3rd in the league in defensive rating. They have been just superb on that side of the floor this year. Johnson, aggressive. A lot of contact and final. 2nd and 3rd attempts for bleeding immediately, essentially.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, it hurts.
More use just Band-Aids.
No. Come on. You got to show your battle scars out there. Zubac's on the short roll. A locomotive himself. Oh, Avicii. He is 5 for 5 with a dozen points. Johnson loads it up. Zubac clears the board, his 5th. Zubac has 49 double-doubles on the season and 3 20-20 games, 20 points and 20 rebounds. Harden, leave it. Powell with 10 to shoot. 4.5 to play in the first half. Powell, turn the corner, and a knock away but a foul. Line. He's had moments where the contact has come from. That's the first points for Powell. Obfuscate. Bewildering.
Okay. I've never heard you use obfuscate.
I haven't heard you use it either, clearly.
I need the dictionary.
Williams off the heel. Good box out by Batum. Approaching 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Powell, now a little bit of a hop in his step. He'll step into it and bang it through. 3 on the season. It's a 7-0 run for the Clips.
He's had a huge year for Los Angeles.
Hot potato, Claxton. Leave it. Williams. Hook it. Johnson against Harden. 7 to shoot. Johnson runs into a double team. Not a double team you want to be a part of, and he knocks it off.
Starting to put the clamps on.
Johnson. Zubac with another board, his 6th. The Clippers were 8 for 23 to start this game. They have made 9 of their last 10 from the floor. Make it 10 for 11. Harden.
I'm gonna take you to the top.
There we go.
I'm working now, baby.
Come on, you're locked in.
Can't be done.
Approaching 3 minutes to play in the first half. Johnson stops, pops, hits. Nice job. Just keep ending a 9-0 Clipper run. He's got a dozen.
And find a little mid-range look. And again, with this Clippers defense, sometimes it is the best available shot that you gotta look to get and look to get early on.
Hook it. A little too high for Zubac that time. Turnover. Russell, leave it. Johnson turns on the turbo. Oh, Leonard. He is
motion because he just covers any ground that he wants at any pace.
Claxton, tough delivery. Good defense. Zubac now numbers for the Clippers if they hurry. Harden stops, feeds, Powell, pump, drive. Powell takes off for 2. Back to 12. Claxton. Over to Russell. Taken away. Who else? Kawhi Leonard, coast to coast.
He's an absolute killer on the defensive end. In his reads as well, the way he sees things a step ahead.
Johnson shields, fend off, and missed it. 33 for Leonard and Zubac. Leonard's up to 19 first half points. Harden drive, floats, got it. 16-point game. 1:44 to play in the first half. Johnson, another steal. No, this time they get it back. It's Williams. Short on the three. Rebound, fought for. Zubac got to it first, claimed by Dunn. It's a 15-2 LA run. Harden, double, get it out of his hands. Around, Leonard lines it up, short. Minute 20 to play in the first half. Nets are down to 43% from the floor, 9 of 23 from three. Russell shaking big, off the screen. Johnson catch and shoot. A little too strong. Leonard will slow it down for the Clippers, approaching a minute to play in the first half. Hook it, Zubac, bounce it, done. May have been tripped, no whistle came in. 5-on-4 if the Nets really hurry here. Johnson, put it on the deck, leave it. Claxton just fights through for two.